Hello and welcome back. In this session, we are going to learn how to use system commands from the Scala program. Okay, all right, so let's get started. I'm just going to call it sys dot Scala. Right. Well, for this one, let me set the line numbers. Okay, import. Okay, I'm going to import. I need that one, the one that we used before in previous video, io.source, and we need one more here, sys scala.sys process package. We'll get everything from that package. Now object system command. All right, I could have left only one. Tab min. All right, args array of string as usual, and return type is nothing interesting, it's just unit, and then we close that. Now what do? Is okay, we want to use of okay, one thing that we want to see is a ls command. Okay, ls command in a Unix flavor. Okay, is equal to process. So we got that process here, you see, and then we create a process. We pass the command name. Okay, operating system command name. Okay, and then in that object we pass operating system command name, and then we say line stream. All right, and now in that ls command for each println. Okay, let's do one thing just for fun, and that's going to be dot process. Let's see if it exists. What do we have here? Come on. Right, is there anything like process? That's a package name. Alright, and okay, that's the package name. Alright, we're checking process IO is there. Scala sys process. Well, there is process IO, there is trait. That's a trait actually, that process, the trait. Let's see what the trait has inside. Okay. Oh, that is only destroy is exit is alive. Well, we may not go there. There must be one more process actually. Let's do one more search. Scala sys process tree. Let's see if we can find the tree. API current process. Let's try this one this time and see. Oh, there is one here, but that's in the program Creek. This page provides Scala, code example for Scala process, case new, runtime. Anyway, let's go here. I need to move it a little bit on this side so that you can see it. And to be fine, anything with capital process. Well, that is process IO. Running the process, the simplest component of all, a process, Provide only 2 methods, exit only. Well, that's a different thing. We're using the constructor, that is command. Anyway, we'll I'm going to close this. We'll figure this out from our coding here. Okay, for each we'll do something like this: println this command, println, and then here we are going to do val HTML contents is equal to well, we're seeing 2 different ways of running the command. The first one, we're creating a process instance, right? And then we'll get like a stream of lines. Okay, that's what it means. And then we can just print each line. When you do ls, you get multiple lines, right? If you have multiple content, that's all it means. Actually, that's what I was trying to see, but it's pretty straightforward using just seeing the words here, the identifiers, right? So now we're going to see how to use command in more terse way. Okay, this one, www.scala.lang.org. If I do dot exclamation sign, that's a command. That's it. I think we should use this one and then the other one, right? That's it. If you want to try same thing, and instead of printing, maybe make a string and try to print this string. Let's see what happens. That one, well, HTML is equal to, okay, this time I need a source dot from URL, because okay, well, we're seeing 3 different ways of doing something, running the system. Command Scala from URL, https www.scalalang.org, and we're going to make it a string because mk, we are interested with the string, and we want to print that string. Okay, we want to print that string. Okay, but here we form that command. Actually, that command already executed. When you execute this line, this command is executed. Content is assigned here. We print that content, and here make the string and see if there is any difference. The first one, a slightly different way of creating commands, but all very, very easy. Okay, and I'm going to supply that to the interpreter, and my file name is just that one. If I come here in the beginning and say Scala, then if there are no errors, it's going to execute, and it did for sure, and it did bring a bunch of stuffs. Now that's a lot of stuff from, more than we could kind of quickly read it. So actually, even in the string, the last person is certainly string, right? This person, you see, I'm scrolling it fast because we don't have to really kind of read it. So this is still HTML, but just a string. If there's a string, I assigned it to string because if we want to use any methods in a string, but there are a lot of methods in a string, we can use them if it's a string, right? And that is the reason. Anyway, let's go all the way. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of content. I'm going back. Not yet. Okay, a lot of things. Okay, I think we need to do, probably that's a little bit incomprehensible. Instead of that, let me show you something. I am interested to see. So what that means is, Actually, not this one. This is the single line command. That hash sign is a single line command for something else, like properties file, those kind of things. Yeah. Okay. So, well, this might be a very good time to show you multi-line comment. If I want multi-line comment, it's going to be this one, and I come here at the end of the line, not that one, and do this one. This is multi-line comment. Okay, but it'll be a little bit easier for me to actually remove. So I'm going to do like this. Okay, all in the same indenting. That's it. So we commented the rest of the code. Okay, because we want to see only the output of the first. And one more time, there it is. Very, very, very easy. Very easy to use the system commands. Okay, with this we are done with our chapter data input and output, and we learned how to use regular expressions, how to kind of read the single character, kind of how to read character voice from input devices, especially from keyboard, and how to output single character, you know, in a memory sensitive places or storage, you know, limited storage. And then we learned how to read from file, and then how to write to a file. Okay, these are very important operations as stated earlier. And then finally, not finally, and next one we learned how to navigate directly. That's also very important if you're writing some application that requires us to manipulate, you know, files, directories. And yes, there are many, you know, world-class and highly scalable applications like GitHub, you know, GitLab, those kind of things. They operate a lot with your file. Once you commit the code, sometimes you have to shuffle, create a new file, you know, you have to move around a lot of times, you know, you're working with the directories. And then finally we learn how to use operating systems command using Java programs. So that's also handy because you could do everything from Java and you could use the operating system's power. So with this, we are done with data input and output. And then for the part 1, we have only left 2 more chapters. And the chapters are, one is, let me quickly check, inheritance and composition, the next one. And then after that we'll have a thread, and we'll be done with the part 1 of this course. All right, until next session, I would like to say goodbye.